Good evening. It must be awful living with a constant threat of flooding, and we are hearing more about the impacts of climate change, potentially making our winters warmer but wetter. However, we can see year-on-year fluctuations, and if we take a look at the winter just past, so this is rainfall totals for the months of December, January and February. Yes, close to the River Severn we had average rainfall, but south of the M4 corridor, across North East England and eastern Scotland, these brown colours denote below average rainfall. And actually, when we look at our week ahead, it's going to be quite a dry one. That said, Wednesday looks particularly soggy. Potential for some heavy rain around on Wednesday, with the exception of South East England and maybe East Anglia, where it's going to be very mild indeed. Highs of 17 degrees. Not out of the question, 63 Fahrenheit. More on that in just a moment. Let's get back to the here and now. We've been under this influence of low pressure. It's produced some sunny spells and scattered showers today. Showers clearing from eastern England, a few through the night across western fringes of Scotland, and the potential for some sharp thundery ones down into the southwest. But we will see some clear skies close to the Midlands, temperatures down to low single figures, and a touch of light frost not out of the question. But here we'll start off with some sunshine. Our showers across the southwest, some of them heavy and thundery, will continue to drift their way steadily eastwards, and we'll see some rain into Scotland and maybe the far north of England as well. With the best of the sunshine though generally through England and Wales, with lighter winds in comparison to the weekend. 13 or 14 degrees will feel quite pleasant. Now, as we move into Tuesday, again, a good deal of dry, fine weather, maybe a little bit of patchy mist and fog first thing in the morning. That'll lift quite readily. The emphasis, again, dry, settled and sunny. And by the end of the afternoon into Northern Ireland and Western Scotland, we will start to see the potential for some rain. But in the sunnier moments, 15 degrees, not out of the question. Now, that warm air coming up from the south is going to be quite interesting, because as it bumps into this cold front, dragging in this colder air behind it from the Atlantic, where the two frontal systems meet, that's where we could see the really heavy rainfall potentially on Wednesday. So that's certainly worth bearing in mind. Some areas could see around half an inch of rain, but in the far southeast, East Anglia, here it'll stay dry, settled and warm. 17 degrees, 63 Fahrenheit. Average for this time of year is around 11 degrees, so that will be very pleasant indeed. Now, that rain will clear its way south and east, so all of us will see some rain at some point during Wednesday and the early hours of Thursday morning, and the timings of the clearance of that rain may be subject to question by the time we get to Thursday, so it might be a little bit quicker or it might be a little bit later, but it will clear away. Thursday, again, dry, settled, with a few showers into the far northwest. Not quite as warm on Thursday, 10 to 13 degrees, and the reason why is that we start to come under this influence of high pressure from the near continent again, and so the wind direction will just change ever so slightly. Instead of a southerly, it's going to be more of an easterly flow, and that means on exposed North Sea coasts, with that breeze coming in off the chilly North Sea, it might be a little bit cooler here. So sheltered western areas on Friday might see the best of the warmth, 14 or once again 15 Celsius the high. Now, this dry, settled weather is likely to continue into the weekend as well, and certainly gardeners and growers take note that other than Wednesday, a good deal of dry weather to look out for. Take care.